The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Yamari Sase. Now, we have had some severe weather here in the DMV, but our meteorologist Scott Sumner is in for us to break it all down for us. Can we expect any more this weekend, Scott?
Well, I think we can actually, Marie, and it could come early in the morning tomorrow, and then maybe some more thunder and lightning in the afternoon. Let's first take a look at what's happening outside our window right now. This is one little cell, that baby cell that has popped up along I-95 there. As you notice, it's impacting the Dale City area and part of Dumfries here, as well as heading up towards the Lake Ridge and the Bethel region. And we'll put some notifiers on there, some locators, if you will. You can see we're talking about Dale City at 10:03, Woodbridge 10:09, Lake Ridge 10:12, Lorton 10:18, and Newington 10:27 that could get impacted with this particular little baby cell. Otherwise, for the most part, it is pretty quiet and innocuous across the region. Now, with regards to future scan, you can see that little baby cell moving off to the east eventually. And then, as far as rain amounts, as you can see, we've also had quite a bit here over the last 6 hours or so, anywhere from as much as 4 inches down in Stafford and King George County to as little as a trace in and around the Warrenton area. And yes, we've gotten varying amounts of rain today. We'll probably do so tomorrow as well. We'll break it all down tomorrow's forecast and beyond with a 7-day coming up.
Well, it's taken 5 years to happen, but starting today, recreational marijuana is now legal in Maryland for people at least 21 years old. Our Dave Laval tells us what it's been like during the first day of sales.
Until Saturday, about 163,000 people around Maryland could buy marijuana legally for medicinal purposes. Now the market opens up to about 4 million people across the state.
Just some gummies and also some vapes.
Shopping day for Brian Ramirez. He and others flood Rockville's Peak Relief for the first day they can buy recreational marijuana.
Why not? You know, it's an awesome feature, I guess, yeah.
It's exact debit, so no rounding up. Do you want a bag for this, Dad?
Voters approved recreational marijuana in November 2022.
I couldn't be happier.
Warren Lemley is the president of Peak Relief. It's one of about 100 stores across the state that now sells recreational marijuana. Lemley is among those who pushed for the change.
You know, I didn't expect when I first got this license to get involved in the legislative side of things. I didn't expect to be testifying in the Senate and testifying in the House and trying to fight for the rights of the people of Maryland.
All right, total's going to be $59.95.
State regulators estimate recreational marijuana could generate as much as $600 million in sales during the first year. Recreational marijuana becomes legal in Virginia next summer, while Congress continues to block recreational marijuana in D.C. after voters approved it in 2014. In Rockville, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Well, developing this evening, Frederick County Police need your help finding a suspect or suspects in the deadly shooting that happened early this morning. Now, police say they arrived at West All Saints Street around 12:20 in the morning after receiving a call about a shooting. When they arrived, they found the victim and transported them to a nearby hospital where they died of their injuries. Now, investigators are still looking into possible suspects and motives. And if you have any information on this case, you are encouraged to call Frederick County Police. And developing now, people with student loan debt have to figure out a new plan after the Supreme Court blocked President Biden's loan forgiveness. Now, this impacts over 40 million borrowers. Hannah Brandt breaks down the fallout from the landmark decision.
Angry protesters surrounded the Supreme Court, devastated by the decision to strike down the president's student loan forgiveness plan.
This decision is an attack. It's an attack on working class families and middle class families.
The Biden administration wanted to cancel $430 billion in loans for millions of borrowers.
The money was literally about to go out the door.
But the justices ruled that their plan oversteps legal authority.
The president had no authority to do it, and again, save taxpayers to the tune of $500 billion.
Republican Senator Eric Schmidt was part of the team that brought this lawsuit. He says the high court made the right call and protected taxpayers from having to cover the cost of other people's choices.
There's no reason why working folks who've either paid off their student loans or made different decisions in life should have to pay off the unpaid student loans of a tenured college professor.
But President Biden is promising to find another way to bring people financial relief.
I'm never going to stop fighting for you. We'll use every tool at our disposal to get you the student debt relief you need and reach your dreams.
He directed the Department of Education to start working on another loan forgiveness method using the Higher Education Act. That will likely take months and also face challenges in court.
We're going to put the best legal argument forward to provide relief for borrowers.
Well, NerdWallet says there are several repayment plan options for those in debt. A standard 10-year plan, income-driven repayment, a graduated plan which lowers monthly payments and then increases every 2 years for 10 years, an extended repayment which allows the same process but lasts 25 years, and refinancing loans could offer lower monthly rates, but that often means more time to pay them off.
Stop wishing, because forgiveness is not coming. And just find out how you can look at your monthly excess cash flow or monthly cash flow and see how you're going to pay this stuff, because it's going to be due come October. If you're in a federal loan, you need to go and see, have you consolidated your loans through the Consolidation Direct Lending Program, and then also look at the various repayment plans.
Well, good news for some. If you are a public service or government worker, the Federal Public Service Forgiveness Plan can help erase debt after a decade of work in your sector. And some renters in Northern Virginia County are frustrated. They tell DC News Now the help they thought was coming still isn't here. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla has the details from Leesburg.
The main concern is that it's been nearly 6 months since the county approved a plan to spend millions of dollars to help struggling renters. Yet here we are nearing that half-a-year mark, and these renters say they haven't seen that help yet. It's a clear message. These renters want financial help, and they want it now.
Siempre padres solteros, madres solteras están sufriendo mucho.
Single dads and single moms are struggling, says Hedy Vasquez, and help, while promised, has been delayed.
Housing ARPA item first.
Back in January, the Loudoun County Board of Supervisors approved a spending plan for about $12 million federal dollars for housing, the largest chunk for rental assistance, but some money to help those displaced or evicted. But so far, that money, which they got because of the COVID emergency, has not been distributed.
This was emergency funds, and usually an emergency means that there's a really pressing need that you're responding to quickly, and this response has not been quick.
Renters and advocates from the organization New Virginia Majority called for answers and action from the county government. A county spokesperson told us to spend the money, the county needs to hire a third-party contractor to establish a program. A search for that contractor, that can take several months, but the advertisement has not been published. When asked why it has taken so long to get the process started, the county replied, because of unanticipated administrative hurdles.
If you call the police and they show up a year later, it's not doing you any help. So right now, like I said, families are still being evicted and we're still waiting.
The county says it's heard the concerns from these advocates and has met with them to discuss the plan. Now, as for a future timeline, well, it's optimistic that the board could approve a contractor in September and the money could start being distributed in the fall. Reporting in Leesburg, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Well, the 4th of July weekend is here, and officials in D.C. are preparing for the major crowds expected in the district. But a heat emergency advisory is in effect, and several cooling centers will be open to cool everybody off. Now, people are advised to use public transit because there will be some road closures. And the city will also have safety go teams available to keep everyone safe, and police are also warning about the use of guns.
Legal to shoot a firearm in the District of Columbia. Please, please, please. Don't do that. Don't shoot guns in this city. It's not a good move.
Now, as always, if you see something suspicious, you can call 911 or 311. And some advice for people looking to hit the road this holiday weekend: driving safe is crucial. Traffic reporter Shanika Grimshaw shows us how July 4th can be an especially dangerous time on the roads and what police are doing to prepare for the holiday.
Maryland State Police is getting ready for the holiday weekend. They're increasing patrol along major highways. Enforcement efforts will be conducted through the 4th. This is to prevent dangerous driving behaviors and save lives as more motorists are expected to travel this holiday. State troopers say they're focusing enforcement efforts on impaired driving, aggressive driving, speeding, distracted driving, and other violations that could cause injuries and crashes. In Virginia, drivers will be required to move over for all stopped cars that have hazard lights or showing warning signs, and that's starting Saturday. Currently, the law only requires drivers to move over for emergency vehicles. 28 people died in Virginia while waiting in a disabled vehicle on the side of the road. That was between 2016 and 2020. That's according to AAA. 49-year-old Angela Hurley was in her car waiting for help when a driver moved onto the shoulder and hit her last summer. She died in that crash. This new law puts Virginia in line with Maryland's already existing move-over law that went into effect in the last several years. So remember to move over and drive safe out there on those roadways. In the studio, I'm Shanika Grimshaw with DC News Now.
Well, if you're looking for entertainment this week in the district, the Smithsonian Folklife Festival is happening now. Now, the event, which has run since 1967, is a way to honor modern culture traditions from across the country, whether it be through food, dance, storytelling, or even music. The theme this year was actually Ozarks and the communities that call the area home. Now, we spoke to the curator behind this year's theme, and this is what she had to say on how the Ozarks were chosen.
Switch our focus every year and bring that culture or that thematic focus to the platform of the National Mall to give them, the platform that they deserve. The Smithsonian Folklife Festival is always about face-to-face conversations and encouraging people to meet face-to-face and talk to each other. Sometimes we focus on countries, sometimes we focus on regions like the Ozarks, sometimes we have a thematic focus.
Now, the event runs to the 4th and then to the 6th through the 9th of this